The city manager is absolutely correct in when we say we place a great deal of emphasis on the quality of life within Sugar Land. While all the things that we have talked about are truly important, there was one aspect that I think we need to address, and that's the safety of our community. It's been a long-term goal of the City of Sugar Land Council every year to have a feeling of safety, security, and comfort throughout Sugar Land. And truly, without that, all the other efforts that we do would go for naught. So we have been successful in this regard, even though we're not going to sit on our laurels. But this past year, we earned the recognition of the 21st safest city in America in 2011 and 2012. Now, that statistic in itself is based on the FBI crime statistics. So if you go back and thank you very much. And I recognize our police chief. Please, thank you for what you do every day for the community and the city. But what makes this distinction even more impressive is in this same ranking, and I don't want to pick on our sister city, but the Houston Metro itself was recognized as the 320th safest city in the same publication. So when you go from 21 to 320, it's a significant, it's very significant. So we are also pleased that our most recent survey has indicated that residents do feel safe, but we too recognize that the criminals are constantly changing their practices and trying to find new ways to take advantages of our citizen. And so we are working on many new technological innovations. We have had many discussions, but rest assured we are truly committed to providing the highest quality and the most effective public safety in not only the state of Texas but in the United States. So, and finally, as we look to the years ahead, I would like to reiterate what our city manager said. Our financial management policies will allow us to meet all the needs of our community. And this also includes over $128 million. I know that's news and music to many of your ears in here, but capital investments over the next 5 years to enhance our city's infrastructure, water, wastewater, and streets. And even though we can confidently commit that we have our funding, we do not have adequate funding for in our current tax rate for the quality of life projects that our residents have asked for. Alan has touched on it, but recognizing how important these projects are, we have put an extensive effort, not only effort, but we have put financial resources in the design of these amenities. And I would like to make an announcement today. The City Council has just recently approved, matter of fact, our last meeting, that we will move forward with calling a bond election for November of 2013 to ask our voters to authorize funding for 4 of the city's most anticipated projects that are currently unfunded. This bond package is expected to feature approximately $50 million in parks improvements, including those 4 new park projects that Alan mentioned, the festival site, the multi-sport recreation center in Telfair, additional expansion to the Brazos River Park, and our pedestrian and bicycle trail. These investments in new parks, public spaces, and recreational facilities will make our city even more attractive for our residents and our businesses and visitors, and hope is that the community input, that many years will see the diversity of these projects. So you will definitely be hearing more about the bond election in the coming months. And now for the volunteerism, if you would like to apply for a Citizens Bond Committee to further refine these projects and recommended which phases should be included in the final package, we will be posting that, starting today on our city website. If given this opportunity by the voters to proceed, we are truly confident, based on sound financial management practices, we will be able to deliver all of these projects within our budget and on a timely basis. So we've shared a lot of information with you today, and hopefully with some new announcements, we have piqued your interest and excitement. And for those that would like to have more detail about some of our past years, is just yesterday, our 2012 annual report came off the press, and we have adequate copies for those that would like a copy as you leave. And again, I would like to thank our communication department led by Pat Polikoff. All of these publications are done internally in-house. And so also we have, and we send out every year, our 2013 calendar. We're very proud of this, and what makes this special to us is all the photographs and pictures are submitted by local professional volunteers within our community, and they too participate. So on behalf of the City Council, our City Manager and staff, and we have many members here, I would personally like to thank each and every one of you for being here this morning. Your presence means a lot to us, and not we work hard to make Sugar Land a better city, but your contributions too. And without you, our residents and our business partners, we cannot celebrate this success. So before you leave, I would again like to thank the Chamber of Commerce for hosting this event. Every year our partnership just gets stronger and stronger. And at this time, I would like to turn it back over to Stuart Jacobson, the chairman-elect, and I believe he has one final announcement. Again, thank you for your attention and participation this morning, sir.